Hey everybody, welcome to Let's Play Hatoful Boyfriend with me, Rock Paper Mario, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be the last recording session of this LP, which is quite exciting stuff. I just recorded the end of the Dragon's Den, in Final Fantasy VI. God, we don't need to see that. Yeah, Harry. Just as usual, I'm going to be using my own name. I'd like to take this opportunity to just turn down the volume a little bit. I know you can see that, but I don't care. So yeah, we're just going to... This is why I'm showing off, like, the whole, like, start of this again, like, the whole putting in my name or whatever, because, like, I'm not going to be able to skip the first part of the game. I'm not sure, like, what form this is actually going to take, so... I'm as much in the dark as you guys are, because this first question is going to pop up here. You can take this chance to fulfill a promise from long ago, or you can live a normal school life this semester. A normal school life is a little bit rich coming from this game. Normal life, if you mean my abnormal life, my abnormal life that I've been having in this LP so far, yeah, we're going to actually go fulfill the promise is what we're going to do, whatever that entails. Is there anything you desire? I can grant whatever you wish. What's this? The Mufasa or something? A strange bird once said that. Who was that bird talking to? He's talking to Simba, is what he was doing. St. Pigeonations, a school blessed with extensive curricula and facilities. It's already been a year since I had ended my ordinary life and walked through these gates. I should probably say, this school is known for one thing in particular. This school is Japan's, no, the world's greatest gathering place for gifted birds. Birds who want to study the arts, the sciences, even sports, all come to St. Pigeonations. And we've got to know both the teaching staff's bodies and the students' bodies in our multiple playthroughs of this game so far. It's a long story. Yeah, it's been a long story like 5 times. Not every day I see you rushing along like this. Ryota, that loser! Usually you'd have been ready for an hour by now, Harry. Overslept? You'll be sleeping with the fishes is what you'll be doing. Ryota Kawara. This is actually going to be nice. We're going to get to, like, see everyone all over again, like. He can be a little mischievous, but he's responsible and kind. Yeah, and easy to take advantage of when you consider that I'm such a sociopathic Harry in this game. Living as a hunter-gatherer sounds tough. I'd be happy to make you breakfast, you know. I could eat you for breakfast. That would work. Just like I ate you, yeah. Oh, the bell already. Come on, we need to hurry for class. Jeepers creepers. No good being late on the first day. And so Ryota pulled me along into the school. He touched me. Ew! Ew! Yeah, I don't know what lies in store, actually. It was all I could do to adjust to the atmosphere last year. Better make up for all that lost fun. Yeah, we're going to pin as many boys as we can. So here we are, term 1. I really don't know what form this is going to take. If it's going to be, like, exactly like the other playthroughs, but this seems to be quite similar so far, if not the same. Here's to the formation of many happy memories. Oh, the teacher's here! Swoon! Good morning, everybody. I'm Nanaki Kazuaki. I seem to be your teacher this year. I specialize in math and physics, and also some other things. Whatever they may be. As I say, I'm actually really stoked to find out, like, does anyone even say that anymore? Does anyone use the word stoked anymore? I'm showing my age here. He sleeps with his eyes open. I'm actually pretty excited to hopefully have everything revealed to me in this playthrough, because I get the impression that that's what's going to happen is during this, like, in this, like, extra thing, all the other little oh, we have a transfer student. Oh, and that's Sakuya. My one true love. That's going, like, I have a feeling that's what's going to happen is, like, all the various threads are going to be brought together. I hope that's what happens anyway. I have no wish to speak with commoners. Do not think I'm here because I wish to be. Oh well, I guess that's that. Hey, that's no good. My smokes. Just can't stop thinking of that scratch and grounder. Like, seriously, would you ever see, like, a cartoon character smoking on television today? But we can't just let him break the rules like that, sir. The system will collapse and we'll all turn to kulaks and dissenters. The system, this is the system. The system is letting him behave that way because there's always supposed to be, like, an upper class and a lower class. And Harry, your job is to decide whether you want to be with a winner like Sakuya or with a loser like Ryota. And I think I'd prefer to be in the winner's circle, thank you very much. His feathers would make any birdie proud. Actually, that's like something in that film, Stir of Echoes, that I was talking about in Final Fantasy VI. There's like this part at the end where, like, because it turns out his son is, like, receptive to psychic messages as well. Is like receptive to psychic messages as well, and at the end, like, the mom is like, oh, are you going to, like, come back with us? And he was like, oh no, I want to stay here at Uncle such and such a thing. And she's like, why? And he's like, because I'm scared of the feathers. Yeah, this is actually just all the same as, like, in the other playthroughs, so I'm actually going to, like, skip through it a little bit quickly. Like, it's nice to get to see everyone again, especially Nagiki, since you usually don't get to see him that much unless you make it your business to go to the library. All the other ones you kind of see, you can't get away from Ryota, like. Not really. Not really what? I'm pretty sure it was him, I felt looking at me. There's no one else here. And how could he not look at me? Are you sure? Yes, I don't want anything with you. It's things you're carrying that I'm interested in. What, these front-loaded anvils? It's like... Oh my god, that Navigator Tomb Raider video. It's just ridiculous. They were a little too dense and I never finished them. Sorry, not sorry. Were you waiting for them all summer? He has the whole of his afterlife to be waiting for them, so... Waiting is something he can afford to do. I'm Cullen Harry, a sophomore. What about you? You're dead is what you are. Fujishiro Nagaki. Freshman. Meat fresh. There he is with his orange eyes. He has eyes like a bulborb. Like... But I quite like his green hair. As I say, Nagaki and Sakuya were probably, like, my favourite characters to deal with in this game. Yuya became really interesting, but, like, not, like, his story became interesting, but particularly, like, Nagaki and Sakuya were my favourites to romance. I keep meeting depressing people today. It's really like putting a damper on my Kesha-like personality. 'Cause the party don't start till I walk in. Come on, Sakuya, what kind of thing is that to say to your own brother? After all these years, and I don't know why Yuya talks like Barney the dinosaur all of a sudden. Please don't try to talk to me again, I have no time for mudbloods. I'll be going now. Hey, wait just a... As I say, I don't know why he's Barney the dinosaur all of a sudden. I mean, he always kind of had a Yogi Bear kind of a voice. But, like, I don't know where the Barney the dinosaur thing came from all of a sudden. Hey! Huh? You heard that whole thing, right? Are you a friend of Sakuya's? I... Like, how'd you even stutter on an I? Like, it's like, I'm sorry! Like, stop being a horse, Amy! Stop being a magnet, Amy. No sweat. I tried to stay sexy and suave in front of you little ladies, but that there wasn't too cool. I can just imagine Barney the dinosaur saying, I tried to stay sexy and suave. It's like... How ridiculous. Seriously. This is actually proving quite cool. I quite like being able to play the exposition again for after so long. And just being introduced to all of the birds again. Now seeing as we know them all inside out, we know the outside of the birds, their outer personalities. We've got intimate with their inner anatomy, especially Yuya's. Oh my god, we actually ate him. Like we have quite a bit of Yuya in us after our multiple playthroughs. Oh, I wonder if we'll see Angel. That'll be interesting because normally you don't see him unless you make it your business to see him. Huh? Oh, Ryota. Who cares where Ryota is? We've got to meet, like, the sexy doctor. I should go to the infirmary just to make sure he's okay. So far, this all seems the same as like the other exposition, but I suppose it'll change soon enough. I don't know. There's no one sleeping behind the curtains, and the doctor isn't here either. My hunter-gatherer instincts feel no presence. There's no birdie here. Ryota! No reply. The infirmary is empty. Weird. Did he go home already? What a loser. But yeah, it's actually kind of cool. I haven't like paid attention to this exposition in a long time, because normally what I do is when I'm recording, I use the fast forward button up here to just skip past it all. And I don't like I'll feed you all sorts of things, said the cock. This like normally I just skip past the whole exposition and start recording when it's time to pick our elective or whatever it is. Yeah, I always like picked. It's funny because like this picture of him, he's actually quite a young guy, the doctor. But like when you're playing through it, you always envisage him as being a little bit older than he actually is, if you know what I mean. Like you think of him as being older because I suppose he doesn't act young. I heard Ryota Kawara from 2-3 was supposed to be here. Him, he's already gone. And I see he still hasn't learned how to move his lips. He still talks like John Travolta in American Crime Story. Finally out of that den of evil, Ryota's already gone home. What do I do now? Oh, I could start a new life without that idiot. You should totally be friends with Sakuya instead of Ryota. And don't be friends with that psycho Oko-san. And don't be friends with that weirdo Angel. Do you know what? It's like Scream Queens. It's like basically Sakuya is Chanel Oberlin, and it's my job to get into the Chanels and not be a psycho. And Angel is the Lea Michelle Chanel, who's like a weirdo. And Oko-san is that one who does reviews of candles. Like that one. Is the one who does reviews online of candles and is just a weirdo and nobody thinks that he's cool. And like, I kind of think that if I were to be a Chanel, I don't want to be deaf Taylor Swift. I think like Harry's character would be like the one with the earmuffs. She was always my favorite. The one played by Billie Lourd. Like, she was always my favorite Chanel. She's the best one. It's squished and filthy, but the thing under his feet looks like normal store-bought pudding! Or else I'd obviously be Reese Witherspoon. Spare the jests, young lady. Cuckoo. Oko-san, you swing attack. It is super effective. Triumphant baby. They'll rue the day they crossed Oko-san. You'll have them flayed, hanged, shot at dawn. He will. Oko-san must now train to achieve poo pudding. Poo pudding. Oh my god, like it's September and you guys know what that means. It means that both American Horror Story and Scream Queens are going to be back and I can't wait. I think we want to choose the class council today. As you all know, the school doesn't require you to join any club. If you want, you can, but if you don't, then you're free to go home after school. Cuckoo! Oko-san, is only time for track team. That's good. What about you, Shiragane? A foolish question. I already hold a position here. Capitalism ho! Nepotism ho! I wonder if that actually is a reference to Racketeer. Though actually I think this game is older than I think it is. Like, this game isn't new by any stretch of the imagination. Especially not in Japan. Do I actually have to pick one of these things? I have no idea. I suppose I'll like join the library staff, try and like stay out of everyone's way. I presume this is the point where things are actually going to start taking a turn. Today's an elective day, what should I do? I don't know, maths class, whatever. Like, I presume, like, I'm wondering, like, what's actually going to happen here by way of the fact that I'm doing took that other path at the start. Like, what's actually going to happen? That's what I'm fascinated to find out. I'm on receptionist duty today, better hurry. Boring as usual, the library doesn't seem very popular. At least I have time to file my nails. It's on the 5th floor though, so at least the view is nice. Sitting here twiddling my thumbs. Yeah, Nagiki is going to come ask us something because he's a ghoul. Spread my wings and fly away like Nicole Kidman in Moulin Rouge. Nagaki, when did you... I've been here all along. I never noticed. He's almost as bad as a doctor. I felt your presence. Yeah, because you're a ghost. You're Patrick Swayze in Ghost. Is that a problem? No. Patrick Swayze is cool. No, books are nice. They are. Why don't you join the library staff, Nagaki? Yeah, you spend so much time in here anyway. Your soul is is bound to this room. That's one thing that's actually really sad about like American Horror Story the first season. Like, do you know the maid, like the old maid, like played by, is it Frances Conroy is the actress's name? Like, the fact that she's so sad about the fact that she can't get out of the house, and then when he starts building that gazebo over like the skeleton, and the skeleton that your man finds is obviously like the maid's body. And because like they built the gazebo over it to hide Kate Mara's body, like they'll never ever find her, so her ghost will never be able to leave that horrible house, and she's so sad. Like my heart goes out to her like whenever I see that scene. It's just so sad. I suppose I'll talk to Ryota. Hello, Ryo. Hello, Joe. Great view, huh? No, because you're in it. Is that your lunch, Harry? Oh yeah, this is the calorie. You're a pretty sad thing to bring on a picnic. If you eat like that, you'll be dead on the roadside by the time we head back. Here, I'll share mine. Really? Wow, thanks, Ryota. You're such a loser. I'll eat all of your food. And so I got to eat half of his lunch. We can save the calorie in case of a survival situation where we have to huddle up for warmth against each other. Today's an elective day. What am I doing here? Like, is this like going to end up being the same as like all the other storylines? It's really like keeping me hanging here. I'm so confused. They look like they have ptarmigans on their heads. You seek to mock the great masters. Having like real deja vu here, game. I've seen all this like about 10 times, but at least I'm becoming more charismatic, as all Reese Witherspoons should strive to do. I imagine you're all well aware, but the sports festival is right around the corner. Ooh, sports festival season already. If we're in the fall, it would conflict with the cultural festival. Duh. What's your damage, Ryota? Getting all fresh with me. I don't know where all this terminology is coming out of. Like, getting fresh with me. What's your damage? Really stoked. It's like I'm in the complete wrong generation here. You can't possibly expect me to run in a race, can you? Scratch grounder, you blithering bucket of bolts. I swear there is a video that has like every Robotnik insult in it. Like, it's like a clip video. And it's just ridiculous. It's so enjoyable to watch. Just like, the way the stuff that he calls scratching grounder is just so fun. That's all for today. Ryota's doing the 3-legged race. Hokusan's running the marathon. Yuya might be running the first aid tent. What should I do? Might get like Yuya to give me an examination, is what I might do in the first aid tent. Here's the Pokemon Battle Revolution music again. Another game that I'm gonna go to the library. If I'm being forced to romance someone, I might as well do Nagaki. Seeing as he was like the first one I did, it'd be cool. Like, those who are first shall be last. Those who are last shall be first. The AC is on. It's not on. You're just feeling my presence. Oh my god, like in that Stir of Echoes film that I watched with Kevin Bacon, where his wife runs a hot bath, but she can't see the ghost, and the ghost is like sitting on the bathtub, like with her hand in the water, and she runs a hot bath, but when she like touches the water, it's like freezing cold, and that's because of the ghost. It's because when ghosts are around, things get cold. Because they place a chill in your heart, like the Eurythmics. Eep! I don't like it outside. No, you can't go outside. You're like that poor maid in American Horror Story Season 1, who's like doomed to stay in that house forever because they built a gazebo on top of your body and they don't even know you're there. Why are you sitting next to me? Do you mind? Not really. You tried to make a dupe out of me. Sorry. I'm just like going like, try and speak in film quotes as much as possible. Like that sorry was like when Gaston puts a tuba on top of LeFou's head and he's like, not yet, sorry. I don't know how much he was listening to me, but he didn't seem to mind, I think. And even if he does mind, I don't care. 'Cause I don't care. I love it. I don't care. The first barrier for all students who make it this far, the midterm exam. How did we fare in the midterm exam? We'll find out next time on Let's Play Hatoful Boyfriend Blind. And, like, funnily enough, this seems to be a pretty normal playthrough so far, other than that Lion King thing at the start, so anxious to see what happens, but we'll find out in due course. So thanks for watching, see you next time, bye now.